We should have
Recording in progress.
So all of the images are off. And then I'm going to share my screen. Share my screen again. Share my screen. So today's lesson is about what is the difference between answer, reply, and response. I want you to know that these are all synonymous. S-Y-N, why is it not typing? S-Y-N-O-N-Y-M-S. Synonyms are words that have almost the same meaning. Okay, that's what a synonym is. So these words, answer, reply, and response, have almost the same meaning. With that in mind, we're now going to look at them individually, but I want to do the introduction. So welcome to this mini lesson on the difference between response, reply, and answer. That's what we're looking at. Response, reply, and answer. In communication, these terms are often used interchangeably, but they have different distinct meanings that can affect how we understand and convey information. Now we're going to explore each one of them in more detail. If you have questions, please interrupt me so I can explain as we go on. All right, so now a response, we're looking at a response now. A response is a general term. When we talk about general, almost everyone just uses that one to answer one thing. We just generally say, respond to me as soon as possible, but I really want you to type something. I want you to send me a reply. But if I say response, it just covers most all interactions as it relates to communications. So a response is a general term that encompasses any reaction or feedback. As I had said, it could be raising your hand, it could be rolling your eyes, it could be laughing. It's any type of response, anything that you do. It can include various forms of communication, such as verbal, now written, or nonverbal actions. A response can be as simple as a nod, a smile, or a frown. It can also involve more complex reactions, such as laughter, responding to a joke, or a thoughtful expression while listening to a story. That's a response. All right, so now let's look at the next one. Or here's an example. Imagine you're telling a funny story and your friends burst out into laughter. That laughter is a response. They didn't say anything, they didn't write anything, and they didn't give you a check mark. They just laughed, but it is a response. Everyone okay with that? Yes? Great. All right, let's take a look at the next one. So here's what a reply is. A reply is a specific type of response that directly addresses or acknowledges something that has been communicated to the responder. It's often used in written or digital communications like an email. When you reply to a message or a question, you're providing a focused, very detailed or focused response. Like you have to register for class. You have to register for this class. So you're giving a reply. All right, let's go on to the last one. Well, here's an example. If you receive an email with a question about your availability for a meeting and you respond with your preferred date and time, that's a reply. And finally, we have an answer. An answer is a type of response that provides a direct and specific response to a question or inquiry. It offers information, addresses a concern, or solves a problem that has been posed. Answers are expected to be accurate and relevant to the question asked. So when you go into the breakout room and I'll ask you to answer a question, hopefully all of you can answer correctly to demonstrate your understanding of this mini lesson. So here's an example. When someone asks, what's the capital of France? And you say Paris, you're providing an answer to their question. So here are your key takeaways. Response is a broad term. Reply is a specific response. And answer is a type of response that directly provides information. All right, you guys are amazing. And that takes us to the end of what I wanted to share. So I'm going to stop recording. More stop.